We know that when you're starting out, it can be really exciting to check your investments. We've all been there, seeing if you've made any money and how much, wondering if you should invest in something else. It can be tempting to check in on performance all the time, but the truth is, this might not be a good idea when you're working towards a long-term goal. If you're investing in a one-click ETF portfolio, you won't need to check in to make sure your investment continues to match your profile. This is because the fund is being managed to a profile, not an index. The fund manager will make any adjustments to the ETF that needs to be made in response to changes in the proportions of the underlying assets while ensuring the benefits of diversification are maintained. When you do check in, you can find out how you're progressing towards your goal by going to your goals dashboard. If you wish to check in on the performance of a specific investment, you can go to your holdings, where you can see a value called gain-loss. This shows you how the value of your investments has increased or decreased since you purchased them. Aside from changes in the value of your investments, progress towards your goal is also impacted by the amount of money you transfer into your account. You may want to consider the ongoing deposits you have committed to making into your account. If you said you'd transfer $200 every month, ask yourself if this is still doable after some time has passed. Have you skipped any transfers because you needed to pay for other expenses, such as an increase in rent payments? Can you afford to put in more to help reach your goal more quickly? If you haven't set up ongoing deposits, or if you'd like to make changes to the ones you've already set up, give us a call and an investment representative will help. Another factor to consider from time to time is how your goal plan may need to change to accommodate something new happening in your life. For example, maybe you're expecting a baby and you're starting to realize that your priorities are changing. Instead of planning for that big trip, you now need to renovate your home to get ready for the new arrival. Also, your monthly expenses may increase because, diapers aren't cheap. How would this impact what you put towards your goal? You may need to revisit your plan and adjust the timeline and how much money you can deposit every month. You may also want to consider whether your current investments are still in line with all of this. Like, maybe your risk tolerance has changed too. Adjusting for life events just means your priorities changed. It's an opportunity to reassess your investment goals, and if those goals change, then your plan and your investments should reflect that. Another time you may need to adjust your investments is if you find that your asset mix is no longer matching your plan due to changes in the value of your investments. The process of correcting the asset mix is called rebalancing. Remember that famous saying, buy low, sell high? Rebalancing can help reinforce this practice of selling some of your assets, like stocks, if they have grown in value and out of proportion, and buying other assets that haven't yet grown as quickly to bring your asset mix back to the original plan. If you're investing in individual stocks and ETFs, check in on whether you need to rebalance as often as you like. Checking in often can help ensure that your investments are aligned with your plan. However, be cautious about checking in too often, as you may be tempted to trade more than you may need to. If you've invested in a single one-click ETF portfolio that's been matched to your profile, then there's nothing to rebalance. The fund managers are keeping an eye on the asset mix and will make adjustments. Whether you make any changes to your account, it's a good idea to review your plan periodically and possibly adjust it to reflect changes in your priorities. Doing this can help you stay on track towards reaching your goals.